This is absolutely unhinged. A federal judge just had to step in again to stop the government from re-detaining a man they had no legal authority to hold in the first place. Quilmar Abrego Garcia was scheduled to check in with immigration officials in Baltimore. Instead, his lawyers rushed to court after midnight because ICE was about to grab him again. And at 7:30 a.m., a federal judge said, absolutely not. Temporary restraining order granted, no arrest, no detention. He walks back out the door. Why? Because the government tried to pull a last-minute stunt. After a judge ordered Abrego Garcia released because he was never issued a removal order, an immigration judge suddenly claimed there had been an error years ago and quietly added a removal order to his file overnight. Overnight. That's not a typo fix. That's rewriting history to justify an illegal detention. Let's rewind. Abrego Garcia is a Salvadorian father who lived in Maryland with his wife and kids. In 2019, a court explicitly barred his deportation to El Salvador because he feared persecution. So what did the Trump administration do? They deported him anyway, straight to El Salvador's CCOP megaprison, claiming, without proof, that he was MS-13. He denies it, no conviction, no evidence. Then they brought him back to the US months later to face unrelated charges, released him, and ICE detained him again. The judge was done. She said his repeated detentions cannot be squared with the basic purpose of immigration law, and that the government had no lawful authority to keep holding him. And here's the kicker. The government claimed they had nowhere to send him, except Costa Rica had already said publicly, we'll take him. Offer firm. Offer unconditional. Always on the table. The judge said the government's attempt to take Costa Rica off the table backfired. Translation, they tried to trap him on purpose. This is not enforcement. This is not law and order. This is a calculated attempt to detain someone first and invent justification later. And today, a federal judge slammed the door on it again, because when the government starts quietly editing records to make arrests legal after the fact, that's not immigration policy. That is authoritarianism with paperwork.